We are a grassroots, nonpartisan, volunteer organization. There is absolutely no funding from anybody other than Americans for Americans. Everybody got that straight? The press got that straight? Probably not, but we'll give it a shot anyway. Our mission statement remains the same as it was on April 15th, and I'll read it to you word for word. Citizens committed to maintaining our culture of independence, liberty, personal responsibility, embraced by the Constitution through free markets, low taxes, and limited accountable government. Right? Hey, there's a lot more people all of a sudden. Yay! Everybody wait until the last minute to come out. Okay, this is a peaceful rally, guys. We have people walking the crowds. They have on gold shirts, although they're probably covered up because of the rain. But if anybody has any problems or anything, one of the guys will be there to help you out. We have water available at the tables over here. You can register to vote over there. There's a contribution jar because this tea party was a little bit more expensive to put on because I have an awesome speaker for you guys today. I don't know if you heard him on the radio, but he's from Australia. What happened to the microphone? Okay, we're back. He's the guy that's going to inspire us as Americans. You'll love him. I would love to be able to count the crowd, but I don't think we're going to be able to. I might be able to count umbrellas. That's about it. Our country is 233 years old. But we could lose everything if we're not careful. Ronald Reagan, those who had the most to lose did the least to prevent it from happening. We are not going to do the least. We are going to stand up. We are going to be heard by the people that we elected to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. Or we will take them out of office. One of the things over at the tables, we had to keep it out of the rain, was a bunch of petitions asking them to pass a bill on term limits. What are the chances of that? Probably not good, but the last line on the petition is, or we will term limit you. Okay, next speaker is Eric DeCosis.
Thanks, Diane. Now, as an American, can you turn it up a little bit? Yeah. Okay. Is this better? Thank you. You know, as an American, July 4th is my favorite day of the year, and I do consider it an honor to be able to share this day with my fellow Americans at such a patriotic event, the Tea Party. You know, when I was trying to come up with what I was going to talk about, I couldn't help but think of the original Independence Day and what our forefathers accomplished. I mean, there they were, 13 independent colonies who decided to band together and fight for a way of life, for a belief that would transcribe into our Bill of Rights and our Constitution, the cornerstone of democracy. Yeah, these forefathers, they understood what it was like to live in the land of the free and the home of the brave. And in acquiring that freedom, that independence, those 13 colonies stood up and proclaimed to the rest of the world, we are America. We are America. And from that moment on, America had the proud distinction of being the greatest nation on the face of the earth. Now, there are many things, thank you, there are many things that make this nation great. But one in particular is that even though we're the most powerful nation, we don't use our might to conquer foreign lands, but we use our strength to be a compassionate nation. Now, I've seen many examples of this time after time. In times of world tragedy like the 2005 tsunami, the United States consistently leads the world in humanitarian aid. I mean, as Americans, we don't care when there's tragedy what the political affiliation of those in need are. We don't care what their religious beliefs are. As Americans, we only care that there are people in need who need our help, and we do. But you know, even though we're the greatest nation, even though we're the most compassionate nation, a nation that countries try to imitate, there are those out there who would like to destroy what we've built. In my lifetime, I've seen examples of this. The most recent one is when I sat in shock and disbelief, just as all of you did, as on September 11, 2001, the television station showed ghastly images of the actions of a bunch of cowards who hijacked planes and used them to execute over 3,000 American men, women, and children. But, in our darkest hours, when it seems as if all hope is lost and that the America we hold so dear to our heart is against the ropes, there's that awakening spirit, that calling to our souls that America will prevail. That even though at times we may seem weakened to the rest of the world, America will never fall to her knees. Every time we're challenged as a nation, we, the people, the heartbeat of the sovereign land, we cease being millions of voices, and we speak out as one person.